not going to enjoy it tomorrow because tomorrow might be too late. So
Right,
we're having
right.
a blast as you're doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
You have any other brushes with fame? I know you said Willie Nelson.
Yeah. I got to play music for Muhammad Ali's baseball in league. He owned a little league team.
Really?
And got to play music for him in Indiana. And what was really neat is that on our way back, we stayed at the same motel that he was at. And we never got to see him at the baseball. We never got to see him. So when I got ready to load the car up, I was going out the door. He was coming in. And when he put his arms up like this, I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
you know, his hand is big as my head.
Right,
You know,
right.
this guy's going to clobber me.
Right, don't
I
hit
looked
me,
up and I
champ.
said,
Yeah.
man, I said, the champ.
Yeah.
And he just shook his head because he had like old timers,
Yeah.
and he couldn't talk real good. And I said, you got to come up to my room. My wife's not going to believe this. I said, because you're one of the people that in her life she always wanted to meet. And he was going to go up to my room with me. And his wife stopped us. Says, no. You can't go up there.
Right.
No. So I went up and told my wife, I said, I got somebody famous downstairs that wants to meet you. Well, by the time we got downstairs, the crowd was already around him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he looked over at me, and I said, see you later, champ.
Yeah. Yeah.
He shoved those people away to hug my wife.
Really?
And you'd had to seen her face.
Right.
Like, you know, this man did this for her
Yeah.
because I asked him to say hi to my wife.
Yeah.
And he
did it.
Oh,
I always heard he was a real sweet guy.
He was a super guy.
Yeah.
Gentle. I don't know how I got so mean in the ring, but
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was a gentle, nice man.
Yeah.
You know, he had a lot of heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm glad I was able to call him my friend and somebody I met.
Right.
You know, and got to play music for his little league. you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So I know he hadn't heard me. You know.
Right. Right.
But you know, like I say, my life, I've met a lot of entertainers, big time people, and they've all been super.
Because
you know.
you stayed friends with Willie Nelson. Didn't you?
Oh yeah. There was a shooting that happened about 19 years ago now, out in Preble County, and
Preble County. So that's always been a big.
yeah, there was
Actually, you spent a lot of time in Preble County. And
Yeah.
It's,
and my kids and these younger kids would they had an old farmhouse together, and even the dads, moms, and we'd go out there and have big bonfires and play music around the bonfires. You know, what you had felt like growing up, if you ever missed, we were still doing it with our kids to this day.
yeah.
So, showing them, you know, fun is still here. You know,
Right.
you don't have
right.
to. You don't have to be rich and famous to have the fun that we're going to get ready to have.
Right.
Anyways, there was a murder that happened out there, and my kids witnessed it, and it was their good friend. And
Really? How old were they?
maybe 19,
Really?
20 years old, and they killed Clayton Hellragle was his name.
Mm-hmm.
He was coming down the steps carrying a glass, and they said it was a gun. It wasn't. And the police department tried to cover it up.
Really?
Bad.
So the police had come to the house.
Yeah, they came to raid the place. Said they was selling drugs, and
See, I'm remembering this a little bit
And-
now.
and,
So that was in the news, and
oh yeah.
so he was a friend of
Yeah,
of your
very
kids.
good friend. Family was a good friend, and we put a jam together, Jam for Justice, we called it, and we had some of the top bands from Ohio play, and I had called Willie Nelson to see if I could get him to come in.
Yeah.
And he was trying to, but it happened to be the same time the tax people wanted to talk to him too. So he is having some problems getting transportation, and he was just
crossing state lines.
Yeah,
and,
he was having some problems.
Yeah.
And but I felt that he could come, and a few other people I invited. But we jammed pretty hard, and they shut down Interstate 35 for us from 503 to Eaton. There's 7.5 miles there that you had to shut it down because I had it. Well, just not me, but the other bands had blocked for the music.
Really?
Yeah. So we had quite a. It was a pretty good time, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the people showed that they still believe in justice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what the murder actually happened.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very sad.
It was sad.
But that's cool that Willie was. Sounds like he would have been on his way. If he could have.
Yeah. I believe he still would do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And he remembered who you were.
Oh yeah.
Because you were the kid. You were the kid with the accordion. Of course he remembered you.
The accordion as big as me.
Right. Right.
Damn near as tall.
Right.
Yeah. I've kept in touch with him. I've talked to him every once in a while. Used to keep in contact with John Cougar.
Oh, really?
I haven't talked to him in maybe 16, 17 years. But whenever we'd play music at the motorcycle stuff functions.
Right.
And this before he became what he was.
Right. Right.
And we've had some fun. I've had some fun. I loved every minute of it.
Right. Well, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. So, is there anything else that you wanted to talk to us about? Any other memories that, as you were last couple weeks, as we were putting this together, anything occur to you?
That pretty much sums it up. Maybe one day I'll still get the band back together that we had back in grade school and high school.
That would be really cool. I think you'd have plenty of people that would show up for that.
The people, excuse me, from our high school, grade school, they said they'd be there for us for support.
Even if you could get a couple of those guys together, when everyone's together for the reunion.
I'm looking forward to the reunion coming up here in August. They're on the VFW at Wilmington Pike is where we have it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Ira would be there. And
was he in your grade?
Yeah, close. Again,
right.
From Belmont, so they mix all the classes together. So it's a pretty.
I bet Ira and I bet with Steve.
Steve, yeah. See, they all played there before.
Yeah.
A few years back, but like I told Ron, I'll come and get you,
Right.
And we will sooner or later make it there. But,
yeah.
I'd like to get that together, do something. Dennis, I'm sure, will play, and Marty Shively.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see that one more time.
Are you doing any other plan otherwise?
No.
Just.
I sing, at where I work, and the Fry's band, they pop in and out of there once in a while, and I'll be singing, and they'll sing
at the hardware store.
Yeah, hardware store. You have to come in there to believe this hardware store. It's like going back in time. The store.
Well, I know, because I know that stretch of Clio there. That store's been there
200
forever.
years.
Yeah,
it used to be an old feed and grain.
Yeah.
So
it still kind of looks like it.
It does, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's a huge store, and the acoustics in there are pretty good. And my boss he's been great. They all been good. They said, Rick, it'd be different if you was terrible what you do, but I enjoy it, and the people that come in there, they'll come up to me, hey, you know this song? I go, well, I'll tell you what, you start it and see if I can sing along with it. And usually I'll get them to sing too. So it's pretty neat. You know, now you got maybe 1 or 2 or maybe 10 people singing the same song, and you're still, you know, you're part of it.
So you've always got a guitar handy?
Yeah, I got a guitar.
There?
I got my harps up there. I
Really?
got some sound going through the place. Yeah.
Wow, best
I got a little amplifier.
known secrets. Yeah.
I got a little amplifier back there. Yeah.
And a boss who's.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah. It
Yeah, and then
sounds
the
like
the supervisors, they came in there and they just shake their head at me, you know, but they see the customers that's been coming in there for years,
Yeah.
and they're digging it, you know. They're
Yeah.
so they actually come in to eat popcorn. We got popcorn machine in there,
Yeah.
so they eat popcorn, drink a pop, and it's live entertainment
Yeah.
just about every day. you
Right.
know. It's pretty neat.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
That's
It's
pretty
fun.
cool.
I've never worked in such a fun place.
Right. Right.
You know, because it's something I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I get my work done. Plus, I get to sing.
Right.
You
Right.
know, I get to see people. It's fun.
Right.
This old guy came in there, 94 years old, and he called me young man. He goes, "Hey, young man, can you?" I said, "Young man," I said, "I'm headed towards 70,
Yeah.
man."
You're like only in
Yeah.
Ace Hardware.
He goes,
That's right.
he goes, "I'm 94 years old." I said, "Really?" He says, "World War II." And I said, next thing I said, "You're going to be telling me your motorcycle's sitting out." He goes, "My wife wouldn't let me ride it today," but he goes, "I've been riding one since World War II."
Right, right.
I said, "You're 94 years old and you're out riding?" He goes, "Yep." He goes, "I don't kick them no more." He said, "I press that button."
Right. Right.
But you see this old guy, he couldn't. He came up to my shoulders. I'm thinking, if he's riding a Harley, he couldn't reach the pedals. The pedal,
Yeah,
you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
But it's cool. The people that come in there, they vary from ages 17 to almost 100 years old.
Right. Right.
And they're liking what I'm playing and singing. And it's pretty neat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah.
you have to come out and see it.
That sounds
And
neat.
you're
That
always
sounds
welcome.
neat. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I will
I think
have to
you'd
check
enjoy
that
it.
out. When do you work? You work.
Just about every day, or they say, "Come on in." You know,
Right.
So there's days if I'm off,
Yeah.
I still go in there just to play a little music. Yeah.
Well, I'm a homeowner, so I have hardware store needs. So
There you go.
next time I'll
Yeah.
have to just
I
drive
get- I
a
get-
little further down the road.
I get a 20% discount
Do
on
you?
it. Yeah, so.
Yeah, 'cause there's an Ace right by my house actually. I live.
Yeah.
I live right.
Oh
off
yeah,
the street.
Wilmington Pike there.
Yeah, I live right off the street. Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
Well, Rick, it's been great.
Oh, yeah, it's
I'm
been a
so
pleasure.
glad you came in. Had a nice time talking to you.
Yeah, I did
you know.
too. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and if you have any other good stories, anecdotes you can
Yeah.
think of, come out again. We'd love to talk to you again.
All right.
So,
I appreciate that.
all right. Thank you very much.